Hello guys, Tav HD here and welcome back to another video, and today we're doing an unboxing of this. This is a Yottamaster 5-bay hard drive enclosure. This isn't a NAS, this isn't a RAID enclosure, this is a DAS. This is just direct attached storage. We can put 5 drives in here and they'll show up as 5 drives on our computer. You can do a software RAID or whatever you want, but this is just a box that you plug drives into and they show up on your computer. So it's nothing particularly fancy, but hopefully this should do what I need it to do just fine. They do a couple different versions of this that look the same. The different versions are down here. They do the FS5U3 and the FS5RU3, but this is not that. This is the FS5C3. Very good names, I know, but this one has USB-C and you can daisy chain up to 3 of these units together and connect it with just one cable to the computer, so that is pretty good. This is what it looks like. It's a nice grey colour, nice looking design, so it should look quite decent underneath my desk. Professional external hard drive enclosure for 2.5 and 3.5 inch SATA hard drives and SSDs. Some of the features are on the front: power supply, aluminium alloy, large quiet fan and UASP protocol. But I wouldn't say they're particularly magical features, however that's what this has. And on the back we have some more information here. As you can see, this is the one that I've got, the one that has USB-C on it, and it is indeed the FS5C3. And then here we have some more of the features on this side too. If you're interested, this should do what I need it to do just fine. I've got 5 drives to put in it, so yeah, this should do pretty well. This was £200, Black Friday deal. I think it's usually a little bit more than that, so let's see if it's worth it. There's not too much coverage about this on the internet, so hopefully it will actually be a decent device. Yottamaster does seem to be a decent company overall, so let's hope that this lives up to their mostly positive reputation. First thing we get is a little box. Let's take a look. What do we get inside here? Power cable. It just uses a standard 3-pin power cable, so that is good to see. Nothing proprietary. We get a screwdriver. Cheap screwdriver, but it's nice to see that they do include one. Then we get one USB-C to C cable and a USB-C to A cable. So that is good. If you don't have a USB-C port on your computer, they provide the correct cable, so that is great to see. We then get loads of different screws of varying lengths. I assume some are for SSDs and some are for hard drives. Then we also get instructions in there too, but it should be pretty straightforward, so I'll try not to look at those, but if we have to, good to see that they're included. Okay, so I've lifted the camera up a bit more, so hopefully you can see me getting this out. It's very tightly packed. As you can see, good packaging is always nice to see. Top piece comes off just like that. Then we should be able to lift the device out. There we are, pulled it out in the bag. Nothing else in the box, so let's move that off to the side. Put this down and get it out of this bag. Okay, there we are, Yottamaster. This is indeed a nice dark greyish colour. Looks very smart. Here we have the bays on the front. To open them, we slide them to the left. As I'm sure you can hear, they are spring loaded and they are actually metal, which is good to see. Nice build quality. The drive enclosures themselves do seem to be metal, so that is actually really good. I thought they might be plastic, but no, this actually does seem to be very well constructed. There we are. They can all click back in and they are numbered there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's spin this around. Full metal construction, very nice to see. We get our fan on the back, our on off switch, power in, and then our main and hub for USB, so the one that goes into our computer, then the other one to another unit if we wish to daisy chain. On the bottom we get 4 rubber feet. As you can see, metal all around. This thing actually looks really smart. Let's get some drives in here and see if this works. Okay, so these are 2 Seagate Iron Wolf drives. These are both 4 terabytes. I'm going to be putting these in bay 1 and 2. So all we need to do is get our lovely included screwdriver, get our included screws, and let's screw these in. So as you expect, they go into the sled facing that way with the ports facing back so they can connect in. Now on these sleds we have screws on the side and the bottom, so it's up to you how many you want to put in and where. I think I'm going to put them into the side just so I don't have to spin the hard drive over. So I will screw in both of these and I'll come back once I've done that. Okay, that is now both of those drives screwed into their sleds, and for the record, for the hard drives I used the chunkiest screws. It's hard to tell on camera, but you can definitely tell in person that one of them has a thicker thread than the other, so I've used the chunkier looking ones because they seem to fit better. So let's now just slide these back into the unit. So now that I've got those attached, we just have to push it in, make sure it's lined up, and click it closed. Then to release it, we just do that. So I'm not going to put all 5 drives in here for now, but I'll put this one in too, and then we can try to turn this thing on. There we are, lined up, click closed, there we are, nice and easy. Okay, so I've plugged it into the wall for power, and I've plugged the USB-C cable into the main port on the back, and then into my Mac Mini. So all we need to do now is flick the switch on the back of the unit. I'm sure you can hear the drives spinning up there, and you can probably hear the fan in the unit too. It's not exactly quiet, but you know, it's not actually that bad. I don't know if you can tell, but there are activity lights on the front too. They're both flashing away there. Okay, so it is now showing up on my desktop successfully with the 2 drives I've put in. As I'm sure you can see, there are activity lights flashing in there. It is quite difficult to see, you can probably see it through there. Actually, if I open Bay 3, where I don't have anything in there, I'm sure you can see the flashing lights inside there. There's just LEDs on the back plane, and then that shines through the front, so that is pretty cool. So let's just listen to how loud this is with 2 drives in it and the fan. Not sure how well that's being picked up, but I think it's not exactly quiet, but once it's under my desk and not sat on top, I think it will be fine. But this is a very smart looking thing, as I've already said. So yeah, I think once I've got all my drives in here, I'll be pretty happy with this. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was interesting in some way. This thing seems to be working just as it should. If anything dramatic happens, I'll put another clip in at the end. But if not, and everything works as it should, that is where I will leave it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.